What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hall of Nerds podcast. I'm Nate.
Brandon's back.
Yes.
I'm Carson.
I'm Mac.
And thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us. We got a fire episode planned for you guys. Obviously we got the Penguin to talk about, but I think we'll maybe push that off a little bit. We could talk about comics first.
Of course.
And then, of course, for anyone who was here from last week for the long Halloween, we'll talk about that too. Don't worry. But what were you going to say, Brandon?
Oh, I was going to ask what y'all's book of the week was.
That's actually a really tough question. Like I was saying before we started recording, there were so many 5 out of 5s.
I would say Absolute Batman was probably my favorite.
Oh, okay.
I literally read it right before the recording.
Yep,
he didn't read it. He looked at the last 2 pages and was
That's not true.
This is good.
Bro, speed read. It's hard. It's gonna be. It's gotta be.
I think so. Yeah.
It's between Absolute Batman and G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
it's between Absolute Batman and G.I. Joe.
I loved
Fucking
Absolute Batman.
gas.
The G.I. Joe was so good, bro.
I'm gonna start the Energon universe soon.
You haven't even started?
Well, no, I'm getting the second trade of Transformers and the first trade of Destro, and then I'm starting it.
But
that's valid.
You have the first trade of you have everything else that you just didn't.
But I'm gonna start in one read and read it all.
That's fair.
I guess that's
just
fair.
So
probably, if you have it all, you'll low-key probably read it in a day.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, especially knowing you and how fast you can read. It's that good. You're gonna read it.
You should get the
Yeah, that's
number
true.
1 though.
Mac might read the whole Energon in 2 days. Or 2 minutes.
In 2 flips, more like.
Yeah, in 2 pages. No, but
turns the book over.
I guess we'll start with that. We'll talk about Absolute Batman after G.I. Joe.
I understand it now.
Me and Stu, I guess, were the only ones who read it. Dude, it was so fire.
So good.
It was literally all the G.I. Joe miniseries in particular, built up to it perfectly. I was reading that shit and I literally thought to myself, I was like, damn, this shit feel like Prime MCU.
Oh yeah, nah.
When
everything started connecting.
Yeah, exactly. With Duke and the team,
so
the
crazy,
G.I. Joe
dude.
team are forming and stuff and talking, and then Destro pulls
Destro,
up.
yeah,
and Cobra pulls
crazy.
up. I'm just
Yeah,
oh my
dude.
god, bro. I'm like, it's all happening.
Bro.
It's all happening. It's exactly what I was waiting for. But
me too.
Agreed. Absolute Batman. We've all
really
read
good.
it.
It
Easy
amazing.
10 out of 10.
I think every book so far out of the Absolute Universe.
Yeah, I think they're 4 for 4.
I'm appreciating him a lot more than than your standard Batman, because you're realizing a lot of this stuff is kind of guerrilla, and it's stuff he's had to learn all himself. It's not stuff that Alfred kind of maybe held his hand a little along the way. This stuff with the hydrochloric acid from the beginning, they're can't stay up there for long, and then he throws the stuff in the water to make it turn acidic. I was like, okay, that's smart.
Can we just acknowledge how committed to the bit this Batman is? With his
that was funny, bro. That was so funny.
Dude, facts, that was hilarious. It reminded me of the people that run around their city and track it to draw pictures. Have you seen those on the watch and stuff?
Look, I said this on TikTok, but this might be one of the coldest Batman panels of all time.
Dude, it was
It was fire, dude.
Yeah.
Literally.
I think
it was very
I have a theory
heat,
that
actually.
Alfred is gonna become Deathstroke.
Ooh,
I think that's gonna happen.
That would be really cool.
I never thought about that,
happen.
but I could totally see it.
Do we
think
that
before that happens, they're gonna work together, Alfred and Batman.
That's what I want them to.
Work
a little
together.
Jim Gordon kind of relationship.
Do we think the Rogues are going to become the Rogues or stay friends?
I kind of think they're going to become the Rogues, but I don't want them to.
I think half and half. I don't see Killer Croc turning into Killer Croc.
I see
Wayland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he's a crime
lord
lord or something, but I don't see him.
I see them being. I see maybe some of them, or not all of, maybe even all of them being maybe not the greatest citizens, but I don't necessarily see them being yeah, exactly. I don't necessarily see them being full on villains yet of Batman.
I think Catwoman will be the most similar out of all of them, honestly.
I hope so.
I think she'll
similar
become
to her main universe.
Yeah, main universe. I think she'll be Catwoman still.
I would assume so. But I could see them going. I could, if anything, I could see him going full villain with her.
That'd be cool too.
Dude,
Dude,
unbelievable.
it's a
Reading
fucking
that and just being
building,
like, damn,
dude.
they're just like talking in this house, and then all of a sudden he's like, you're in it. I was like,
Yeah,
yo.
bro, it's
He's like,
ridiculous.
I got a car out back unless you got one. You're in it.
You're in it. He's like, I'm gonna put that bitch on drive right quick. Yeah, no, it was
Bro's amazing. Look at
amazing.
the face.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
like he's genuinely having fun. Like Loki, like he likes it.
Yeah. And I guess big spoiler warning, and even though we've already spoiled things, the Red Hood drop, what was up with that?
Dude, that was sick.
Oh yeah.
But it's
that
like a
was sick.
gang. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was just we'll see what that pans out to be. The
I
only
don't think
thing
this
that I
Red Hood gang
wish
can have anything to do with the Joker though.
I don't think so either. I think it's Red Hood. Like Jason.
Like Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Like he had never been caught stealing the wheels, so that he just grew up to be a leader of the Red Hood gang.
I really want what I said in the group chat earlier about like Jason
He being rich. That'd be
I
so dope.
really want that to happen, dude. That
And
would
then
be so
him being
cool.
like actually Batman, like his story. You mean?
in a way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd still want him to become Red Hood.
Yeah, but like
Like-
he had the same.
Maybe he
upbringing.
like kind of became he had the same upbringing as Batman, kind of became Batman. Not
Yeah,
Batman,
like I want
but,
his
like,
parents to
and
die
then
the
died.
same way Bruce is.
and maybe he still died and it still gets brought back. Like and
Yeah.
becomes
I
Red
that
think
would
Hood.
be
since main
cool.
continuity has no idea what to do with Jason, and I really think they're going to lean towards hero. You should really make him a villain in the Absolute Universe. I think it'd be really cool to have like kind of like
And-
the Arkham Knight vibe to him.
Yeah.
That would be yeah.
Another
That's
thing
what
I
I
haven't
think.
really seen anyone talk about. Didn't Barbara has a brother, right? Like that.
Yeah,
I
I
caught
think
that,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was great.
Oh, are you talking about a main continuity or an absolute?
No, an absolute.
Oh,
like
I
that
didn't
was,
hear they mention. Well, in main continuity,
It-
her brother's a serial killer.
right.
like,
Yeah, I know
both,
that.
right? Yeah.
But in that, they was like in the hospital. I swear she said brother. Somebody said brother.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think I caught.
Mine's in a bag.
But
of
I don't
board.
know. Yes, man. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I mean, back to what kind of Brandon was saying. I think I want the rogues to his rogues that are his friends to remain his friends and then become his Bat family. And then his Bat family, as
family
we know them,
to
are
be
the
his rogues.
villains. Or at
And the
least
Red
like
Hood-
some of them. Not all of them, but
The Red Hood thing would line up with that. It's
that's
like
what I'm
the
saying. Like he could be a rogue and then
That'd be fire.
Damien would be like the
Damien.
head of the League of Assassins, but it wouldn't be his son. I think that would be really cool.
that would be epic.
I
And
think
maybe,
a sick.
and then maybe
twist
they
for
just
the
go
League
with
of
the fact
Assassins.
that I know, Stu, you're probably not going to want to hear this, but then maybe they just go with the kind of twist that Tom Taylor went with, and they did kill Dick instead of his parents in this universe.
be
maybe, you know what I
interesting.
mean?
And his parents are like-
honestly,
Because I'm like, I
wouldn't
can't
mind
really
it.
see him being a bad guy, like no matter what. So, but so you got, hey, he's dead,
Yeah.
or he's a good guy.
Did you not read the first
But-
issue of Dan Waters run? Because bro was.
Well, yeah, but he's not a, yeah, but he's not a bad guy. Yeah.
No, like he has the potential.
that was
yeah.
that was hilarious though.
But on the League of Assassins, I think it would be cool in a way for the Absolute Universe if Oliver Queen is leading them, similar to the show Arrow. Because I
That
don't
would
think
be
that
really
happens in the comics like ever, but
that would
that would
be
be cool in the Absolute Universe.
Well, yeah, it doesn't because that's the reason why the CW they're like, oh, it's just a rip-off Batman is because all those storylines were Batman's storylines.
Loki, yeah, yeah.
Like
But-
even the
But-
Damien Dark stuff is like, what are y'all doing right now?
Have you guys seen the theory that like on the All In cover is a tease to all the upcoming titles? Because like on the side of
Yeah.
the heroes, it's like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, which we're getting a book for, Martian Manhunter getting a book for, Green Lantern we're getting a book for, and then I think Starfire and Zatanna were the other two.
The other
Which
two.
the Zatanna book kind of makes sense since they've been pushing her
Starfire
in
is
mainstream.
probably just gonna be in Titans.
Teen Titans, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what I would assume. Which, if they do Teen Titans, Dick
Is there-
Grayson has to be alive. Come on now. Like,
Why do we
We're
not
not-
have a Zatanna book? Listen,
They
listen,
just-
facts. Well, we're
didn't
no,
they
we're
just
getting
announce
one.
one?
They announced one.
Yeah, I was like, didn't they just announce one?
She's
I-
getting a new book.
oh,
So-
is it ongoing? Like in
It's-
Dawn of
I
in
think
All
it's
In?
mini.
Probably
It's all
not
in,
ongoing.
but I think it's mini.
Oh,
Yeah,
Brandon,
I think
just
it's
put in-
6 issues. Jamal
No.
Campbell's doing the art
Yeah.
and writing it.
Who?
Jamal
Jamal
Campbell.
Campbell.
He did like the
Yeah.
first Superman arc.
I
with
have
Trent,
been advocating for a Zatanna run forever because she hasn't had a run since 2008. She had her little Black Label miniseries. She had the Night Terror stuff, and she had Justice League Dark stuff. But she hasn't had a solo run since Paul Dini in 2008.
That's wild. Martian
Insane.
Manhunter too.
Oh, he had like a little mini in New 52, but still, like that's insane.
No,
Oh no,
facts.
he had Martian Manhunter Identity. It was by Orlando. It was the main continuity.
Yeah.
Steve Orlando.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Did y'all read Batman and Robin?
I did.
I did not
I
read
did.
that.
I thought it was pretty good.
Memento has the potential to be a really cool villain.
Yeah, no, Memento's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Memento's dope. Overall, the issue was
I think it's gear up to get.
I miss Williamson.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But
Sure.
I just really liked his direction he was going with it. But overall it was a very solid issue. I really liked the voice for Batman, for Bruce and Damian, when they were like in the beginning half of the issue when they were like
Yeah,
both
he did
dealing
something
with
that,
all their individual floors and what they had to do. Like when Batman was like holding onto the chains and he was like, "Your hands aren't burnt." He's like, "That doesn't hurt." That shit was fire.
this feels like Batman and Robin, and not just Batman and Robin, if that makes sense. Because Joshua Williamson kind of explored them as together, but in this, you get both of their inner monologue.
The whole run has felt like that, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
Like you guys know me, I haven't read a bunch of Batman. I haven't read barely anything Robin in it besides Nightfall. But I think Damian is probably going to be my favorite Robin, just because of how much character or how much of his character is shown in this run, and just this being my first introduction to a Robin. Really, I think Damian will forever. He's so snarky, and I love him.
What do you guys
dope.
think that? I really think that Memento is going to recreate like Bruce Wayne's parents getting shot in the alley, and that's what's going to like push to the climax of the story. I think because like he's recreating all these famous murders.
Yeah, I can see it.
If he recreates that.
It's so hard.
What if he recreates like all the Robins dying?
Like Jason?
Like Jason, Damian, Dick. Well, Dick died as Nightwing. Tim, when he died as Red Robin.
Yeah, well, technically Dick died as Dick Grayson in Forever Evil.
That's, yeah.
But like, you can't really recreate that because everyone forgot he was Dick Grayson, so.
To do all the other three.
Yeah, all the other three.
I can see it. That'd be dope.
Stephanie even, because of her.
Let's traumatize Batman some more.
Why not? Why not?
DC's favorite pastime.
Why not?
What else we got?
Anyone? Yeah, I'm down. No, Green Lantern was
probably had
pretty fire as well.
So fire.
Pretty fire as well. I absolutely love Zermasio, or however you say his name.
One of the best continuous stories from DC.
I agree.
I'm glad that Kyle's a White Lantern again.
Dude.
It was
That
dope.
was awesome.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was awesome.
I really thought Mogo was going to destroy it all, and then Sinestro.
Dude, that was fire, bro.
He's not the,
just came out of nowhere, bro.
He's not the only White Lantern. It's the craziest shit.
Yeah,
like they were all White Lanterns. Like that was insane.
Oh, in that preview.
Well, yeah, I think it was like the last page, right? Weren't there multiple White Lanterns? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good. Green Lantern. It's been like you were saying, it's been consistently just really, really good.
Mm-hmm. And my only problem is like it feels like it should be 2 books, if that makes sense.
I totally know what you mean.
I feel
like it was.
There's like 3, like it was. There's like 3 different villains, and I feel like it's jumping back and forth. I feel like if you split them into 2 and then have them link up for an event book, it'd be a little bit.
I think it is leading to an event book. I think it's gonna like reset Green Lantern lore. Like they're all gonna get different color rings for a while again. Really like didn't that happen in New 52? Because like Guy Gardner was a Red Lantern. Hal was yellow, right?
Hal stayed green, but John was
green. Pink, yeah, pink.
John was pink. Or sapphire.
And Kyle was white.
Kyle was White Lantern.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Kilowog better come back soon, man. Like,
if Hal Jordan got a different color ring than green and not yellow either, what would you want it to be?
You know, it'd be really cool if
Loki probably Sapphire.
I think Sinestro.
Him and Starfire.
If Sinestro became a
switch.
after like killing all the people, because the Indigo Lanterns are a bunch of criminals who are reformed through empathy. And
That
I
would
think
be
that's
cool.
Sinestro.
That
Dude,
actually would be pretty cool.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so honest. I don't think Larfleeze is getting the orange ring back. I think somebody else is taking that shit.
Who would
honestly.
be greedy enough to take it?
Guy Gardner, telling you right now, he's taking that shit.
I don't know. Guy Gardner,
Dude,
I feel
that
like
would
taking
be
it, bro.
nuts. There's no
he's not
way.
that greedy though.
Okay. Let me.
You got to
What
think
about-
the Orange Lantern
What
only
if
has
Lobo
one.
took it?
Huh?
What if Lobo took it?
Lobo. Would
I was just gonna say
That
maybe
would be
I thought of
so
Lobo,
crazy.
but yeah.
for a second I
that'd be
think Logo,
hilarious.
like the planet was like the Orange Lantern. Dude,
He
and
gets
his
another
whole
one, bro.
core just like lived on the planet. That'd be insane.
I
That
do
would be
want
fire.
another event like Brightest Night
Yeah.
or Blackest Night.
We haven't had a
Brightest
pure
Day.
Green Lantern event since then.
Everybody had
Honestly.
rings, dude. It was so cool.
What else we got? Action Comics? Everybody read Action Comics?
I didn't
I
read it.
didn't. That was like the only thing I didn't read. That in ASM.
It's decent. It's decent. The villain's pretty cool. Honestly, it being weekly is kind of a lot.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
don't like
It's
that
tough.
it's weekly, bro.
And it has like, and
Tough.
usually I'm complaining that things are weekly, but it's like it feels like there's a lot that goes into it, and I kind of need some time to process it. But then there's another one that comes out, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
No,
maybe
yeah,
bi-weekly would have
I'm
been
with
better.
you. I'm with you.
I don't like bi-weekly either, dude. I just wish everything was once a month because it keeps that anticipation of like, oh, what's gonna happen in the next issue.
My problem also is like I love backup stories, but there's like 3 separate ones going on at the same time right now, and it feels like too much.
The
Like, you know, it's like,
backup makes it tough too with the weekends.
I
yeah.
like the Supergirl backup story, but like, why don't you just give Supergirl a run? Like,
Yeah, facts.
it's Supergirl.
It's exactly how I feel about the Dark Knights of Steel backup story in the All Winter.
Yeah,
It should be its own story.
I
It's
agree.
so good.
Because you can expand more and more on that
It's
stuff.
yeah, dude. It would be so cool.
I think they're primarily doing that just as a prequel to Dark Knight.
Prequel because that's all the build up for sure.
Okay, we got to talk about Black Lightning because, oh my god,
It was fire.
was
I liked
really
it.
good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really liked it.
DC pretty much has mutants now
Yeah,
because like
kinda.
there's a bunch of metahumans that have a dormant metahuman gene and it's being activated by the events of absolute power. So they basically have their own mutants in a sense.
I'd say more Inhuman because Inhumans like
The
are
dormant inhuman gene. Yeah,
We don't like those dirty mutants.
yeah. Dudes that never say mutant. Yeah.
No, but yeah, I thought it was a good issue. It was my first ever like Black Lightning solo book,
same.
and I really liked it. It was dope.
Yeah.
I love the art, and I love any book.
Fire
that has
twist
an
at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Did anyone else think the little kid with the lightning was going to be Static before they said his name? When he found the kid with the lightning, I thought it was going to be Static.
No,
actually,
I
surprisingly,
didn't even think about
didn't.
that.
But,
Yeah,
no, but
When he
it
first
was
popped up-
red. His lightning was red,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
But like, it was like a yellowish kind of. But either
Oh.
way, it's still like that would have been a great way to introduce Static. 'cause
Dude, that
literally-
would have been
Lightning
hype,
kids-
bro.
Oh,
That
it
was-
would be so cool
that
if
would've
this
been
Black
hype.
Lightning book ends and like Static is introduced. Could you imagine, bro? That would be so fire.
That would
Well,
be
maybe
super
that
hype.
could still be Static. They just might not be doing Virgil Hawkins Static. They could be doing their like a different.
Nah,
Static
you got to
in
give
this-
me Virgil. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
low
agree.
key.
I mean, I want Virgil, but
Low
Yeah,
key.
Milestone, they probably won't.
Low key. Who read Power Rangers Prime?
I mean,
I did.
Oh, damn, y'all missed out.
Stu got so excited.
It's gas, dude. It was
It
gas.
was so good, bro.
It was hella
so good.
gas. It was hella gas.
I never watched the Samurai show. Like I didn't grow up on that one, but dude, seeing like them and how they fought
Dude,
was so
yeah,
sick.
bro. It's fire. It's super fire. But and y'all picked this up, Arcbound?
yes,
You read
I
it?
did not.
yes, I did.
At first, I was like, all right, this is like a little bit clunky, and then it got fire.
It got pretty good. Did you know it's Scott and Tom Hardy,
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Like, the guy who played Venom?
yeah, like Venom, Tom Hardy.
And Bane.
But yeah, no, it was dope, and it was that the ending was crazy. I did not see
Yeah.
that coming.
Really cool.
Basically, y'all, like the main character basically like gets ripped in half, and then like that's how the issue ends. But, like-
Spoilers, bro. No.
But he's like
I was gonna read that.
he's like good though. He gets Darth Vader low key.
Yeah, think of it like this way. They're like
They put him back
he-
together.
they're soldiers that work for like the Empire, like essentially taking over like worlds. And this guy's like, hey, oh, well, it's for resources. But then this guy's like, hey, we already have enough resources. Why are we slaughtering all these people? And then he realized that these people tried to surrender, and he's like, yeah, this is wrong. And then his best friend and the guy who was supposed to be like with him is like, you weren't supposed to know that, and then just like kills him. And then the other guy
literally stabs him in the back.
Yeah, literally.
Like literally, yeah.
And then so basically all these all these people that they kill or that they take out when they're storming the worlds, they take their consciousness and put them into synthetic bodies to work in the mines of these planets for them.
Called like forever too, because they're synthetic bodies.
Yeah, they're called arcs. And so he got brought back to life in the end as an arc, I'm guessing.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. It was a pretty good first issue. Definitely gonna pick up the next one. Especially with the ending.
Yeah.
Who read Uncanny? What's up?
I didn't read it yet. I didn't read it yet.
But what's up, Matt?
I read it.
I was gonna ask Brandon, do you know when the next volume of, because something you said just reminded me of that. Do you know when the next volume of Saga is coming out?
Facts.
I can check actually. I have my phone because I'm using my other phone.
Because something you just said was like ding 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 Saga in my head, and I just like
I still gotta check out Saga.
I haven't read it since volume 3, but I own it all.
Volume 12.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Volume 12 comes out April 15th of next year.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Volume 11 is already out.
Yeah, because 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Because volume 1 through 9 is the complete.
Yes. 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah.
Dang. 10 and 11 came out each individual year, but 25 or the 12th one came out for 2 years.
Yeah.
Because they took a break.
They took a break. Yeah. We were on a break.
Damn. Wait, none of y'all read Uncanny X-Men though?
Not yet, dude.
Bro, it was freaking like gas.
I'm hyped to read it.
It was really good, honestly. I don't want to spoil anything for y'all, but yeah, absolutely.
It's my favorite X-Men book.
Better not be any.
Mine is still been X-Men, but and low-key too. I guess I'll talk about real quick. Any of y'all read Psylocke?
No.
Was it pick it up?
I'm gonna wait for the trade.
Gas.
I don't really pick up Marvel and Ultimate. I had to cut down.
Actually, like really gas. Same with Black Lightning. It was my first solo Psylocke book. It was really.
Isn't that her first solo series? I think.
Not ever.
Really? I never.
Not ever. I don't think so.
Well,
it was really gas.
X-Men book of the week was Ultimate X-Men because it's the only one I read.
It was good.
I gotta agree. It was insane.
The book
it was
fire. I read every week.
But
every week that I get that book, that's the first one I read.
It's so good. Maystorm, crazy
dude. The fight with Maystorm and Surge at the end.
I was right. I called it the other week that the girl with the eye patch was
Cyclops.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Dude, I thought Nate called it for a second. I thought that dude was Wolverine, bro. I about lost it.
No, but it's his son.
It's his son?
Yeah.
Did I miss that?
Nah. So I didn't know either as I was reading, but then me and Kai were talking about it. And I looked it up after, and that like Ashiro or whatever, Ashikiro, whatever his name was, is Dakin.
Is Dakin?
So that's who's going to be Wolverine, 100%.
Yeah, I guess 100%. Maybe. Unless Wolverine is just
I was
also alive.
Ultimate Wolverine, since we did see his skeleton in the free comic day, the book could be set in the past.
Or it's not because
no, because it's all the Maker stuff and everything, and
I think the Logan is dead. He's the one that died, and then Dakin, he's going to come over from Japan, and he's going to be part of like Ultimate Wolverine. He's going to be Ultimate.
I could see that, unless Ultimate Wolverine is Bucky.
That is also.
I still want that to happen, but
dude, I'm so disconnected from Ultimate X-Men to all the other Ultimate books. Like, I think it's mainly just the art style and Peach's writing and everything. But like, to me, it's just like X-Men is their own little thing, and then all this other stuff, and it's like so hard to get my brain to bridge those things.
That's fair. I get why you.
I get that. We've got Armor, we've gotten Storm, like within the Ultimate X-Men, we've got Armor, Storm, Jean Grey, Psylocke, Cyclops. Who is this girl? Who's she's supposed to be again? The girl with like the bunny hat.
I don't think we've seen if she does have powers, and if she does, if I don't think we've seen what they are. I don't
Okay.
think.
We know who's dead. I just have to go get the free comic book day because it tells us, like in that book, who, like that. We know the Fantastic Four are dead, besides Reed, and then most of the X-Men are dead. Like I don't think that girl is exactly like Cyclops. Like I think Scott Summers is dead.
Yeah,
But like
I agree.
she got the abilities of Cyclops, like the mutant gene of Cyclops.
No, yeah,
Dude,
I think so
did
too.
anybody read DC vs. Vampires?
Dude, I literally was about to.
Nah,
bro,
all wrong.
Because I just don't read it. Yeah, I
know,
haven't
dude.
read the first one.
I thought it was Jason or Jace maybe, but
I thought it was Jason or Ross. Like those were my two guesses, and got one of them right.
I thought Ross died.
I thought it was Jason because we haven't seen him.
Well,
like where is he?
He died.
No, he didn't win.
In the first volume, he was the one who sacrificed himself with like at the end of the first volume. He literally he had a whole arc where he literally sacrificed himself for everybody. Because I'm pretty sure Nightwing killed him, and it was like a whole moment.
I've never read it.
It's really good.
Nightwing killed.
I think I don't know. I don't remember if Nightwing killed him, but I remember him sacrificing himself.
Nightwing did. Yeah, because the Bat family got called down there. I remember that.
Yeah, and they were at the dock.
Nightwing turned. Yeah, I do remember that now.
And killed Jason. Yeah.
Well, last but not least for my stack.
What is that?
Transformers best book of all time. No, I'm playing. But
bro, this issue was freaking
Yeah.
amazing.
Fire. But whatever. What's up, Brandon?
Y'all are missing out because Gotham by Gaslight Kryptonian Age is gas, dude.
I haven't read.
I'm probably gonna
Gotham
get the
by Gaslight.
They finally formed the Justice League at the end, and they announced that there's a new book coming in 2025 called A League for Justice, and it has the entire like Gotham by Gaslight. That's the Flash. There's like Wonder Woman, Green Lantern,
that
Martian
purple dude is the Flash.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter came in the last issue.
This year's gone by way too quick because you said it's coming 2025, and I was like, that's not for a while, and I'm like, oh, dude, 2025 is like a month and a half. Yeah,
that's fire though.
Oh wait,
was that the finale?
Yeah, finale. They all like they all met up for the first time and Superman like walked out of the fire at the end, and it's because we hadn't seen him in the costume yet. He like walked out of the fire as Superman.
I didn't even think about that.
To go up against the Suicide Squad.
DC is going to announce all their Elseworld books for next year, like soon. So that's going to be fire.
I got to find this Zatanna thing. Where did y'all see this announced at?
For what?
The Zatanna series.
The Zatanna series you were talking about earlier.
It's scheduled for February, I think.
Is it on
Comic Geeks? Yeah, it's on there. I think it's February. January or February.
I'm just looking for... Oh, there it is.
Keep it in your pants.
All right. Also, did y'all see that it was just announced the Green Lantern Global Guardian, John Stewart?
No, I didn't see that.
It'll be written by John Ridley. And Charlotte Fullerton McDuffie. Is that... what's his name? The guy who wrote Static. Like the animated stuff. So, McDuffie.
I honestly don't know off the top
He passed away recently, but is that his wife?
Not sure.
I don't know. But yeah, John Stewart's getting an exclusive comic called Global Guardian.
Lit.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Lit. Any other comics, or should we talk about
the big one?
Dude, came out and I did read it
for that.
Really quick.
Did you also say the big one?
Huh?
Nate, did you say the big one?
Yeah.
We're just same wavelength, bro.
Brandon, what were you saying?
Did you get that message, Mac, that I seen?
My butthole did tingle.
Oh my god.
Did y'all read this last week? I wasn't in the episode.
I didn't pick it up.
Oh, that was I saw something about that. I meant to take that up.
I think you would like this. It's very like coming of
age. I think
like,
my buddy Brian was telling me about that. I might have to go back and pick it up.
It's really like creative, like the art and the way it like it's really good. I think you'd like it a lot.
I remember seeing it and thinking about picking it up.
It's Kelly Sue
since I'm the first or only person here that read ASM, it was okay. It was better than Zeb Wells, but it wasn't great.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
You know what was great though?
I haven't read it yet.
The finale of Penguin.
Indeed.
Facts. The whole
Let's
series.
talk about. Wait,
I just want to say, y'all are like family.
yo, chill. Massive spoiler warnings for the Penguin, but I guess it's been a little bit. If you haven't seen it, come on now, that's crazy. But spoiler warning, here's your chance. Wait, Mac, are you trying to not be spoiled?
No, I'll forget about it by the time we finish.
You
this
won't
episode
forget about
anyway.
this.
Forget about.
You
Well,
will
I
not
know something about the end of the girl, and then boom. Then
No, you don't know. Trust me.
Okay, well,
Well, I mean, do you know? Is there anything else you know about the end before we get into it?
I know we see
any
Penguin
guess?
naked.
No, we don't
Like-
actually.
Oh, you don't?
No,
That's
I
not
think
the
that was all.
last episode.
Well, not the last
I think
episode.
you watched a different trailer.
I remember that being like a rumor, but it didn't happen.
Wait, are we not talking about the Batman and Robin episode, or was that
Different episode. No, different
bro.
episode.
All right, I regret coming back to this.
That's the post-credit scene.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, was there a post-credit scene?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
Yeah, Batman and Robin.
No, there wasn't a post-credit scene.
But no,
I
there's.
looked if there was.
Do you know any deaths, Matt? And then
I know like some important girl like dies at the end, but I'm not sure who she is.
Okay,
No
then yeah, we should
girl.
spoil it. Yeah,
dies
there's no
at the
girl.
Well, I don't even have HBO Max. I probably won't get Max until they merge with Disney Plus, like everybody else is doing right now. So
That'll probably not happen.
Shout out Disney.
Probably it never happened. but-
no, I'm pretty sure HBO Max is merging.
No,
with
because
Disney Plus.
it's owned by Warner.
Yeah, that's
and Warner Bros.
Brothers.
is in
Or wait, what am I thinking of?
They're enemies, sworn for life. I mean,
No,
there's
they're-
like
Whatever.
like
you
the
guys talk
Hulu,
about
Disney
your
Plus,
Penguin.
ESPN Plus
Yeah.
Oh,
bundle.
Well, I guess we can just talk about it.
Yeah,
They did my boy Vic dirty.
yeah, they did everyone dirty. Honestly,
Yeah. Honestly, though, it was
No,
I
it
knew
was
he was
amazing.
gonna die, and I expected it was gonna be at Penguin's hands, but I didn't expect it like that.
Exactly,
I
for
didn't think he
sure.
was necessarily gonna choke him to death.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
thought
I
he was
knew
gonna
that-
shout him.
I always
But-
had this feeling that Penguin was gonna kill him, and that was
I
gonna
knew
set
he
that
was
as, like
gonna-
I'm a villain thing. But like for him to be like
Nah,
you're
bro.
you're my family, and then him just grab him by the neck and be like, family's
The
a weakness.
I'm a villain thing, bro, was when he burned Sal's family alive. Okay, like that was
Nah,
the villain.
that was just
No,
goofy and
bro.
quirky. That was
Wow,
just,
that's
I
insane,
mean, the
dude.
first episode, he was just like sitting with dude, and he made fun of him, and he just killed him.
Fair, but
So,
still,
it's just
normal day in
burning two
Gotham.
people alive is ridiculous.
but that's
No,
like the
for sure.
family of his enemy. Vic was his friend the entire time, and he wouldn't be alive without Vic. And then he was just, and then Vic was like, I lost my family. You're my family. You're all I have left. And he's like, and it was just,
He killed his own brothers
and then
when he was
took his
like
money,
freaking 12.
and then took his money.
Yeah, no,
and
that
did-
was
Okay,
wild.
okay. It was wild until I saw why he took it. He took it to make it look like he got robbed. And that's why he threw his ID in the ocean so they couldn't, or not ocean, but lake, so they couldn't ID him.
That makes
I want to
the
make a
money's in
parallel
Vicky's
with
wallet.
this.
Yeah.
But then
Because
did any of you
I
guys
was
read
like,
the-
damn, dude, what's up?
Did any of you guys read the Penguin series from earlier this year?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Part of
There's
it.
a parallel in that where, like, remember that woman? I don't remember if she was actually his mother, but he was pretending she was his mother to get like on the good side of Batman, and then throws her off the fucking
Those off
building.
the yeah.
That
Dude,
you guys
you
talking
have
about
to
that
read
made
Tom
me think of
King's
that.
Penguin. It's actually insane.
I mean, after this, I kind of want to read more Penguin stuff.
It's
So.
honestly, if you like the show, I think that of all the Penguin content in any Batman comic, Tom King's Penguin is the most like the show.
Morton?
Yeah, it's really really good. I read it like a month before the show started.
I thought they tied it to the Batman Part 2 really well with
Was I-
Selena Kyle and the Signal.
Yeah,
were
both
I'm
good
upset that
tie-ins.
we didn't see Batman a little bit, but did I? But like,
I'm just
it's okay.
confused, bro. A
No,
week
facts, like,
of shit happened and
Did
bro
you
didn't
see the-
do nothing.
did you see
like,
the meme?
nothing.
Of it's like Batman when they finally turned the bat signal on after a month of gang wars.
Damn, for real though.
I saw the only thing that makes sense is he, like, during this week, he was dealing with the actual villain of the Batman Part 2 or something. Like, that's already started during
Yeah.
this week.
Dude,
And that makes sense, but, like,
what
eh.
what Penguin did to Vic was cruel, but what he did to his mother was crueler.
Yeah.
He did kill.
Like forcing her to sit
Well,
there.
no, I guess.
vegetable.
Yeah. That's tough. I mean, he did like literally choke the dude to death.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I know what you mean though. It's neck and neck. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's extremely fucked up. Yep, hand and neck.
Come on, man, get a grip.
Yeah, no, it's extremely fucked up.
Choke on your words.
He's evil. It's a great show. Matt Reeves did an amazing job, and he just like absolutely builds you up to just absolutely hate this guy by the end of the season.
Top 3.
And now everyone in the world wants to see Batman beat him. So
yeah,
Matt Reeves is a genius.
I think amazing. 2 people that should be introduced in the Batman Part 2, but not be their villain counterparts. Harvey Dent.
Yeah, 100%.
And Thomas Elliott.
Thomas Elliott, Hush.
Yeah, Hush. I think you introduced both of them, and neither one is a villain the whole movie.
Dude, the comic accurate Penguin suit. I was like,
it was fire. It was clean. Yeah. Except for then he started dancing with Shoddy dressed as his mom.
That purple car, that shit was so fire too.
Yeah, weird. Yeah. When he was dressing with the.
Yeah, no, that was
like, I'm proud of you. I was like, all right, dog. You weird, bro.
That was weird. It was cool that he got his mom to the penthouse, but then they could have cut that last shit. Like, he didn't need to go dance with her.
He didn't get his mom to the penthouse. He took his vegetabilized mother, who obviously
stole her.
I know.
And she asked her. She asked crying. Him. She told him earlier. She asked him earlier in the show that if she's ever in a situation like that, that he'd pull the plug.
Right.
And he did the polar opposite.
It's his like fucked up mentality that he won. Like he got there. Like he did that for his mom. Mentality. You know.
Yeah, but he needed someone. He needed some shoddy dressed up as his mom to tell him she's proud of him for him.
Oh, for sure, but
dude,
I just think it's cool. Penguin's gonna be like the actual Penguin we know now. He's in there with the politics. Like he's in there changing.
Oh,
shit.
Definitely,
like,
he's going for a political role in Batman too.
100%. He's gonna be running for mayor, and I don't think they're gonna go Dent as the DA. I think they're gonna go Dent is running against him as mayor. I think they're gonna do that.
I could see it.
I think Colin Farrell and what's her name? Who plays Sophia?
Christine or Kristen something.
It's like an
Kristen Melody.
Something like that. I don't know.
Those two deserve all the awards because they're acting.
Oh,
easily,
agreed,
bro. Even
Victor, dude, at his mom's bedside, it's like, just say you're proud of me. I was like, dude, this is insane.
It was.
I might be wrong on
legendary
this, but I don't think Victor stutter is a thing that he has like in real life. Like I think that's just
a thing not too. Best supporting actor.
Yeah.
Dude,
like
honestly,
and that's
though,
crazy, dude.
Little Oz
killed that role.
Like one of the best child actors I've seen in like a long time.
Honestly,
it was Big Oz, but
I was like straight up scared of him, bro. I was like straight up terrified. He was
the young mom played her role good too. Honestly,
the casting in that show was just unbelievable.
It was perfect.
The one thing I think, like in my opinion, literally like the single worst thing about the show, and kind of the only bad thing I can even think of off the top of my head is like the fact that they even did it, kind of, but mainly just how Maroni died, how Salvatore Maroni died.
I agree, man.
That was straight up like comical, dog. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
It was, but also I kind of understand it because like Penguin wanted to be the one that beat him, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And then for him to die, he was like, you're not gonna take this from me. I was gonna beat you, type of thing because of the superiority complex.
Yeah. But it was just like, dog, it really also, and then he just out of it for a second. I was like, dog, are we for real? Like, is he really?
Bro unloaded a whole clip into a dead man.
No,
Sophia's doctor, he's one of 2 people. He's either going to be Scarecrow or Mad Hatter, 100%. I
could see that. But regardless of who he comes in the future, he's currently a massive simp.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm like, dog, get a life, bro.
For sure.
Leave her alone, bro. I don't think she fuck with you like that. I see the
Mad Hatter take because of the hypnotizing, but I see the Scarecrow take because of how like creepy psychologist he is.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Honestly, I could see he could be a cool Scarecrow.
Yeah.
It
Dr.
is
Julian Rich.
I do think when we see the Joker, he's gonna be the most sadistic Joker we've ever seen.
For real. I was thinking about that, like if Penguin was this evil.
Yeah. Like I think the Joker's the dude.
Joker's about to be like
this dude blew up
like
some,
a straight up terrorist.
Buses.
Yeah, he's gonna be a straight up.
Yeah,
like it's gonna be bad.
Think that, like because they're going for like these villains like based on serial killers. Like you have Riddler, which is like the Zodiac killer. I feel like they're really going to dive into Joker being like Hannibal Lecter, you know, like very, like very.
I could see it. I could see it.
That would be
amazing
crazy.
show.
Just because of stuff you said before, do you think Hannibal Lecter was a real person?
Was he not a real person?
No, he was not.
Am I the only one who didn't know that?
No, I think you might be. Are you thinking of? No, I didn't think he was real. But I'll say, are you thinking of like the actor?
Hannibal Lecter is the character from Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I thought that was based on a real person.
Maybe based on a real person, but just the way you said that made me think of how you thought Forrest Gump was a real person, and I just wanted to make sure that you didn't think that this like Silence of the Lambs was like based on like this. I thought Silence
of the Lambs was based on an actual serial killer. Like it was just obviously it was like made cinematic for movies, but I thought.
And you thought Forrest Gump ran across.
Leave me alone, okay?
I honestly don't like know about Hannibal Lecter like that, but
I'm just here to make fun of Brandon.
I'm looking it up. If Mac was wrong, I get to laugh at him. Oh, what is this? Is this the first issue of New Gods?
I thought you were talking about Hannibal Lecter.
I thought you were too, bro. Completely out of left field.
No, it was just on my Safari. Is Hannibal Lecter real? No, Hannibal Lecter's not real.
There you go.
It was inspired by Alfredo Bali Trevino.
It's one of those movies.
A convicted murderer. He was sentenced to death in Mexico in 1959.
What the fuck, Alfredo? That's fucked up.
Dude, I can't eat that pasta ever again.
Dude, for real, damn.
Well, they could still base him off Hannibal Lecter.
There you go.
Whether he's real or not.
But regardless, anything else about the Penguin other than the fact that it was straight up awesome?
It sucks that we have to wait 2 years, but that's about it.
Well,
facts.
If the Batman Part 1 had elements of The Long Halloween, Batman Part 2 maybe had elements of Dark Victory?
Totally could see it, yeah.
Or would you think the Penguin was the show that had the elements of Dark Victory?
Because of Sophia. So too. Yeah, low key, yeah.
That's what it like ties in. But speaking of Long Halloween,
exactly.
That was a segue. I had it planned.
Good segue. Boom.
Thank you.
Last
they call
week,
me Paul Blart because that segue's so good.
Last week and a couple weeks ago, we asked you guys what book you wanted us to read next, and we voted. You guys voted, and we settled on the Batman: The Long Halloween. We read it. Time to discuss. We'll start off, I guess, with just a good old classic out of 10. No? Batman: The Long Halloween out of 10. 3, 2, 1.
10.
10, yeah.
I'm going to give it a 9 just because I don't know what other Batman stuff to base it off of because, like, there's probably something out there that is a 10 for me. But
totally fair.
Yeah.
Solid 9. Like, not
fair
even.
Enough.
I think it's the best of Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Like, Tim Sale's art just works so well with writing.
I don't know, bro. Daredevil Yellow's
gas. But
I haven't read all of their stuff together. I really need to. It's hard to find.
I think of everything I've read, I think
as of now, for me, of everything I've read, it's gotta be between Superman for All Seasons and Spider-Man Blue.
That's also fair, yeah. But Long Halloween and Dark Victory.
But it doesn't even matter.
Good.
They're all Sale, like literally they're one of the creative duos. But regardless, Long Halloween, absolutely fantastic. It's a top 3 Batman book for me.
Their writing and their art style just flow together so really well.
Does. It's like Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. Like just
Wade and Mora.
They're just one of those duos, yeah.
Matt called me before the podcast. He was like, "Dude, so who was the killer?"
I was bugging.
I was like, Matt, that's
bugging.
The
point. Yeah, it's crazy.
Brandon, are you free right now? I need to call you about this because like this happened at the end. I don't want to spoil it yet.
He was like, "So was he really the killer?" And I was like, "I don't know, was he?"
So I always thought.
Yeah, let's talk about who we think the killer was.
Yeah. So I've always been under the assumption that it was Harvey and Gilda the whole time. And that Alberto just saw the opportunity to like die and like escape and then get away and stuff. And then obviously tried to kill
the whole time though.
See, I didn't even think even when they were like hinting at it being Harvey, even then, like until the Gilda thing at the end,
You know,
I still was like, I thought it was his son. I thought it was Albert, whatever his name is. Weird looking motherfucker. And dude, I just like
it's cool because reading it for the first time. I remember reading it for the first time, and I had the exact
I'm kind of going
reaction.
off of memory here because I haven't read it.
I just reread it, yeah, and I mean, it was a fresh reread, and one of the main things that I forgot about that I was talking about earlier before we started filming is the fact that I totally forgot that Sophia and Sal were straight feeling each other. I totally forgot about that. Like I was reading that they're in the prison, they start making out. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Holy shit, that's funny.
Can we also talk about how Jeff Loeb or Tim Sale's Joker is absolute terrifying?
I texted you guys that. I texted
Insane,
you guys
that. Honestly, all of his villains. Like that double page spread in like issue 11 or something like that. I don't know, towards the end, 12, 11. But the double page spread of like all the villains when they're finally together, and Two Faces in the back, like silhouetted. You can't quite see him yet, but like, like Grundy's there and all that stuff. You know,
my cutie, Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
Yeah, that's your boy.
Shout out Zane.
Yep, but yeah, no. I mean, the way Sale draws the Joker in particular, super tall and lanky and stuff.
And the teeth and the smile, it's
bro,
really, really good. His Scarecrow is also really, really good.
100%.
My one of my takeaways, I really liked. So there's this quote that I think went along with the juxtaposition of Batman and Dent, and it's the only difference between a prophet and a madman is their audience. And as you can see, and even like Gilda can see, it's seen from her perspective of how much this is eating away at Dent the whole time. But how like I see Batman and how I see Dent to like us, like real people, is that people see Batman as a prophet, like fanboys of him see him as a prophet just because of like how he compartmentalizes himself from Bruce and Batman. But it's kind of like the same thing with Harvey Dent, the district attorney, and also Two-Face, where he is the district attorney and he's like going about this one way and going about this through justice will prevail, but then also taking it into his own hands after the incident in the courtroom, and he really becomes Two-Face. And I just think that to me there really is no big difference between Batman and Harvey Dent, and this might be a hot take. I really don't think there's a huge difference between them besides Bruce always taking the high road. I think that Harvey Dent is what people want, that people like me, they're like, Batman should kill. I think that is their Batman that should kill is Harvey Dent, that he just has a coin. He just has a coin that decides.
It's all chance,
yeah. That's not a bad take at all. Especially this version.
Another thing to even back your take is like looking at the Dark Knight, like the movie. Whenever Batman, like Bruce Wayne is about to turn himself in as Batman, Harvey steps in and like says, you know, I'm the Batman, and they arrest him. Like it kind of like shows that they're like they want the same thing, but they won't go the same route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
It's how, they like to do that comparison or that dynamic a lot with Batman villains, or even not even villains, like just his competitors within the comics. So sometimes they're just anti-heroes, like Jason. You know, it's like same. You know, they view these villains the same way, but they want to take two different routes. You know, and it's the duality of how people see justice and vengeance and stuff like that. It's really cool.
100%. Harvey Dent was such a well-written character in this.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize that this was like kind of like his origin, because like I was talking to my buddy on the phone about it too, and like I didn't realize that this is like when people think of how Harvey Dent became like Two-Face, that this is like what they view as like their canon.
It's the most modern telling of how he became Two-Face, at least to my knowledge.
What's crazy is Long Halloween and Dark Victory are not canon. They are not in main continuity, whatever. But whenever people are like, "Hey, how do I start Batman?" They're like, "Year one, Long Halloween, Dark Victory," because they're so iconic and they represent these characters so well that it works.
That's why I always say
it's
Hush.
easy to fit into continuity.
It's not canon, but it's like it's good enough to where it is. Like
same with Year One's not canon, is it? Or no, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's why I always say Hush is a good
like
starting point as well, because it is canon as well.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Hush is a great like recent starting point, easily.
I agree. I always recommend it.
And Hush 2 is coming out soon.
Yes, super hyped for that, dude.
Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee.
March.
You know how excited I am. It's one of my favorite Batman books, and the creative team.
It is my favorite Batman book.
The same colorist.
Yeah, same everything. Same letter, same everything.
It's going to be fire.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
And it's going to be set up in the pages of Justice League Unlimited, which I don't know how that's going to work, but cool.
I hope one thing is that Jorge and Chip come back after Jim Lee is done. Like, I hope they come back. I hope they're not leaving the run forever.
I think they're done.
They're just doing it for Hush 2. Yeah, I agree. Okay, but I will say Hush 2 is they could have done better with the name.
Oh, 100%.
Easily.
Yeah, like Hush 2. I mean, this isn't even the second Hush. Called
Hush with an extra H at the end.
Well, I think it's going to tie into I think it's going to tie into his daughter from Batman and Robin, Shush.
Shush.
Yeah.
Shush wasn't his daughter.
Oh, she wasn't?
No, she was
she was
just an assassin that trained.
Yeah, trained him.
Yeah.
She had nothing to do with the other Hush. But which sucks because Shush is such a cool character, and they definitely could have used it to tie into Hush. But apparently,
why would that's interesting. I don't remember that. That's kind of dumb, honestly.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask how you think it's gonna like tie out, because it's starting in Justice League Unlimited. So how do you think that's gonna spiral out of that into Batman?
I don't even know what Justice League Unlimited is supposed to be about, bro.
Do you think it has something to do with like the murder on the Watchtower? You know, with him impersonating people and
No, but I think Nate said this. I think and I agree with him. I think it's gonna be about Booster Gold's murder.
That's what I think the question.
Yeah,
the be like, question there was someone else type of thing, but they don't know who or where. Yeah, I can see that. Like he left like a trace behind, and it's like,
and that's like the perfect thing for the question.
Like, it's not like necessarily a murder, but it's like a murder mystery in the sense that like they might think someone got murdered or whatever because they don't know who it is, what happened, or anything. They just know someone is missing. They don't know.
And that can also kind of isolate question. Like people will be like, "Oh, you're crazy," and they're like, "No, I know what's going on."
Yeah, no, I think that's what that's what I hope it is. I think that would be really cool, but
as for it tying into Hush, like maybe it's just like previews will be in Justice League.
Possibly.
Like I don't know like how it would tie in exactly.
Maybe he impersonates someone to get on the Watchtower.
That would be insane. That would, especially since they're all like League members now. That would be crazy, dude.
Yeah. So
imagine he uses somebody close,
yeah,
like Tim or somebody, or dude, that'd be insane.
That would be wild.
I don't know. That's cool though. Well, y'all have anything else?
That it?
To talk about?
Yeah, actually, I do. Nate said this multiple times.
That'll do it for this episode.
2 issues in, and this shit is peak, bro.
Let's go. Damn,
what is it?
Murder Falcon.
It's Murder Falcon. Murder Falcon.
That's a dope. That's the deluxe.
Yeah, the deluxe hardcover. So
YouTube, this is not sponsored. Y'all check out Comic Castles. All right.
I need to buy some of those, bro.
They're awesome. They got comic capsules.
They look so sick.
And they got comic capes. Comic capes are really cool.
And not have the reflections. Jesus.
You picked up the black and white one?
No, they sent me the black and white one the first time.
Oh, no. Yeah. Did you read it?
Yeah, the black and white version? No, I haven't read it.
Dude, it's kind of cool to read in black and white. It's pretty sick.
Nate, did they send you the comic capes?
Yeah.
Dude, these things are cool because
they're really cool.
From boards.
Yeah,
the board is plastic, so you can see through it, and it's
really cool.
Protected.
They are really cool. But yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Nothing that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't think anything else. I watched the Thunderbolts and Captain America trailer. I don't know if y'all talked about that already because I missed last episode. But
oh no,
Thunderbolts.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Thunderbolts looks gas. Honestly,
Captain America looks really good, bro.
I like
they do
your suit. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's hating on it. I think it's cool.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I didn't even mind the first one,
Bucky's
but I'm
gonna be
not like a
hilarious.
diehard Taskmaster guy or anything, so it's not like as big of a deal to me. But um, yeah,
Also,
no,
yeah,
they look good.
dope. Yeah,
The what? Did you guys see the What If trailer? Because that looks pretty sick.
I haven't watched
I
it yet.
didn't know. I got to check
It
that
looks sick.
I
out.
still haven't watched season 2.
I
Bro,
haven't
what?
watched
This
it
is
either.
like all the new characters, like Moon Knight's in it,
Okay.
Shang-Chi, Kate
I'll
Bishop,
watch.
like they're.
I'll watch.
It looks pretty sick.
3.
I need to too. I need to watch season 2 as well.
Because the third season comes out in like December.
December, I think.
Okay, wait. I don't think we ever talked about this. Craven dropped another trailer, and Craven actually looks really good for a
They
second.
dropped
they
another
did?
trailer?
Yeah, it
I
was
didn't
like
watch
a
it.
couple
I'll have
weeks.
to see
It was
it.
a couple weeks ago, but it was.
Oh,
Oh.
also, I don't think we've talked much about this, but Creature Commandos drops in like a month. Like we're getting the start
yeah.
of the DCU in
it
like
drops in exactly a
a
month.
couple weeks, actually. Yeah.
Very
And we're getting our
exciting.
first introduction to
What's
DCU
it?
plays.
Is it going to be on? Is it going to be on HBO Max?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
You gotta
I have to
get
cave
Max
in and
on.
get HBO Max.
Also, if you're a Marvel fan, the day after Marvel Rivals drops.
Yeah, I'm
not
hyped
a
for
big
that.
Overwatch fan. I'll probably try
I've
it.
never played Overwatch.
I'm gonna try
but, like,
the
I
game.
want to play
It's
it.
free,
Yeah,
Same. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's free.
it's Marvel.
So, yeah, I'll
I
try
think.
it.
It better be, bro.
I'll get
Yeah,
demolished
better be,
by
or I'm
Overwatch
not.
sweats in the first 5 minutes and then quit.
Yeah, no.
low-key.
Noob Master 69 is going to be like day one sweat.
Classic.
I'm just gonna be Thor, run around throwing Jonathan.
There we go.
Jonathan?
Jonathan.
Majil.
I feel like I'm very biased towards the Ant-Man movies because I love Paul Rudd so much because I always rate the Ant-Man movies so high, and
Dude,
they're like,
I
"How
love
they so
Paul
high?"
Rudd.
I like the first two.
The
I like
first
the first
one,
two.
the first one is amazing.
The first one I really like.
It's a heist
The
movie.
second one is pretty good, and then the third one.
I like them all.
I agree.
But the first one is one of my favorite Marvel movies. It's top 10.
I could probably
have
agree.
holes.
Off the top of my head, I don't know about top 10, but it's definitely
I think it's
regardless.
my
I love
favorite.
it. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
I honestly think it's my favorite like comedy movie in the MCU, like even over Ragnarok. I
That's
just think
fair.
it's so funny.
I could agree with
Minus
that.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh wait, yeah.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
But yeah, Ant-Man's top 3.
I kind of forgot about that.
Ant-Man's in
That's
your
on
top
Disney Plus
three?
now, isn't
No,
it?
for comedies. Like
Oh,
Yeah, top 3 period would be crazy.
It's top 10 for MCU.
I was
I'd
like,
like-
holy shit, how does that, like,
I think it's number 7 on my MCU ranking.
I gotta rewatch
like,
Deadpool
the
and
Ant-Man
Wolverine.
movies are good, but they should not be in your top 5.
Oh, no, I think it's number 7 on my ranking.
That's
first
valid.
Valid.
The first one. The
Valid.
second one's like
The
down.
first one's great. Yeah, the first one is great.
Dude, you know what I just realized? Okay, so at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of this next year, I want to say this. We should make a list of like our top 5 Marvel movies, top 5 DC movies, and like top 5 like comic books. And then at the end of the year, like
And
say
see how much
what our
it
top
changes.
5 and see how it changes.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
down.
not a bad
That's-
idea, yeah,
that'd
we
be
You all
should
ready
great.
for the
definitely do
Hall of Nerds Awards at the end of the year?
I was
Yeah,
just
we'll
thinking
definitely
about
do. It's gonna be
already.
hard,
Please,
man. There's been
Can
some
we
peaks.
please all wear
It's
suits
gonna
this
be-
time?
I mean, I'm down. Fuck it. Possibly. I mean, possibly. No
Yeah,
guarantee.
Wear a dress shirt. and a
Yeah,
tie.
maybe.
Don't
Maybe.
guarantee.
I own
That's still a
that,
couple.
but
That's
I
still
don't
a
know,
It's
couple.
gonna
bro.
be nice. I'm gonna
That's
have
still
my
a little
pants
bit from
on.
now. That's still a little bit from now. But wait, hold on.
Closer than you think, bro.
We might be
Yeah.
coming up with this as we speak.
Oh, are we announcing what might be happening next week? The
No,
guest?
definitely not.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
surprise.
you never
No,
do
no,
that. No.
Okay. Okay.
Don't
yeah.
ever play yourself.
Because you never know.
Yeah, Brandon,
Yeah.
you freaking idiot.
Yeah, we might be.
Hey, Brandon. What's
Or it
our
might
He
just-
understands
No,
it
just
now.
not.
He
We're not
he
doing
understands
anything.
it now. He understands it now.
Brandon, what's the password to our TikTok account again?
Whatever. Our guest
Okay.
next week is going
That's
to be
still the
Matt
funniest, stupidest shit Brandon has ever done.
Middleweed.
Was
Okay, I'm
that
sorry.
password?
I don't know, man. That might even be like top 5. There's a lot of things.
Sometimes I just yap. I don't realize what I'm talking about.
We know.
Bro,
buddy.
all right, but
Isn't that our password?
I think that's gonna have to do it for this episode of the Hollow Nerds podcast. Then
Make sure you come back next week for a brand new episode.
Nerd on.
Nerd out.
ciao.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.